morning, everyone. It is the 23rd of February, 2022. Trying to think of what to say. I don't have much to say, but I gotta say something. Carol is currently recording a camera. That's the wrong way around, but that's okay. The stars are over here.
Yeah, I already told you guys I tried.
Ah, okay.
Okay, can you guys wave?
Okay, I'm waving, and I'm still waving, and speaking, and still waving, and...
I think that I'm zooming into your face.
Don't zoom into my face, please.
Okay.
Waving, and speaking, and smiling. Okay, anyway, now that I'm done, okay. pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning and welcome to RPtv. Today is Wednesday, February 23rd, 2022. A baseball season appears to be in jeopardy as the players and the owners continue with their contracts negotiations. But that doesn't mean that there can't be good news, especially for Yankee fans. Julian has that report.
Yesterday, the New York Yankees have announced that Paul O'Neill will have his number 21 retired permanently on Sunday, August 21st, prior to the Yankees game that day. O'Neill becomes the 23rd Yankees player or manager to have his number retired, and the first since Derek Jeter on May 14, 2017. O'Neill was previously celebrated at Yankee Stadium on August 9, 2014, when he received a plaque in the Monument Park. He spent his final 9 seasons of his 17-year Major League career in the Bronx, winning 4 World Series with the Yankees and appearing in a 5th.
In case you missed it, yesterday was not only Washington's birthday, but it was also Tuesday, and that made it special for a few other people. Let's go to Cooper for that story.
On a date that was sure to be pleasing to palindrome lovers, 2222, February 22nd, 2022, a woman gave birth to her baby at 2:22 p.m. on February 22nd. Hackensack Meridian Martian Bay Medical Center delivered Starlin Luga Kara at this amazingly coincidental time on a day that has been dubbed by many as Tuesday. February 22nd, 2022, when it's written as 2222, is a palindrome, a word or phrase that can be read in the same way, backwards and forwards. In this instance, it works no matter the format you read the dates, month, day, year, day, month, year, or year, month, day. The 2 sounding also falls on a Tuesday, making it even more unique.
Time for announcements. Boys tennis meeting today after school at 2:45 in room 8. Polka, Spanish Club, and Art Club will be hosting a multicultural fashion show. If anyone is interested in being involved, they should check in with the club advisors. The fashion show will take place April 8th after school. Yearbook ads are on sale for the class of 2022. Speak to Mr. Fucci for details. Sophomore and freshman spirit wear sale. See the class advisors or class representatives to place an order. Class of 2025, it's time to raise some dough. The cookie dough sale is now open until March 10th. Ordering takes place online, so check with students in the class of 2025. Please make checks payable to RPHS. Email or see Ms. Sosa or Ms. Clausy with questions. College Planning Night, February 24th at 7 p.m. via Zoom. Calling all junior parents and anyone interested in learning about the college process. Please join us for College Planning Night, where we will give an overview of the college application process. We look forward to seeing you online. A Zoom link will be forthcoming. Future Health Careers Club. March 10th is the high school blood drive and t-shirt sale. T-shirt order forms are available in the main office. See the school nurse for information regarding blood donations. Job opportunities. The Community Methodist Church in Roselle Park is looking for a computer-savvy student to assist with updating their church website. The student would be compensated. For more information, reach out to Mrs. Woodruff at 908-358-2048. A local senior citizen is looking for a student, preferably female bilingual, to teach her basic computer skills. Interested students, please talk to your guidance counselor. February is Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month. Over 50% of 9th and 10th grade students know someone who is or has been a victim of dating violence. To raise awareness, the Power Back group has decided to do a purple out this Friday, February 25th. Please participate by wearing purple. Congratulations to the bowling team for becoming the Group 1 champions on Wednesday. Also, Michael Martins finished in 8th place in the individual tournament of champions after bowling a perfect 300 game. Looking to become Mr. RP? Sign up for this friendly competition for the RP crown. Senior boys only and senior girls to escort. For more information, contact Ariana Paulino at 22apaulino@rpsd.org. The people of Zurich, Switzerland were offered a unique opportunity, and many people jumped at the chance. While some people will not make the cut, the winners will end up in prison. Julian has the details.
If you wanted to try to see what it's like to be a prisoner for a couple of days, your chance is now. In Zurich, Switzerland, they're asking for volunteers to take place in a testing in a new jail before it opens to its first inmates. The test scheduled for March 24th to 27th is still being planned out, but the Corrections Department said it's received 832 offers already. The requirements are that they have to live locally and they have to be over 18. The select people will be part of a reality TV show. The facility, just west of their major train station, is planned to hold up to 124 people. But the testers won't have to pay, but they will be treated like a prisoner in some circumstances. No phones or devices are allowed, and they'll need security clearance and need to undergo checks like the ones at airports. The testers will also have a safe word where, if said, the staff will let them go if they can't handle the conditions.
Stay tuned. We will be right back.
In order to prevent youth violence, it's important to recognize the warning signs.
What could you do if your friend displays a lack of coping or conflict resolution skills? What would you do if you witnessed someone making overt threats of violence in pictures, videos, or spoken or written words?
What would you think if someone you know had appeared with dramatic changes in physical appearance?
What if they displayed a lack of discipline and repeatedly failed to follow rules?
Have you noticed someone using intimidation or bullying behaviors? You will have to contact school officials or local law enforcement.
That's it for us today. Thanks for watching RPtv. Have a great day and stay tuned for CNN 10.
Hi, my name is Carl Azus. Thank you for taking 10 minutes to watch our show. A lot of fast-moving headlines concerning Ukraine top off today's coverage. Here's what's happening. Russian troops have crossed the border into the Eastern European country. This happened after Russian President Vladimir Putin gave a speech on Monday saying he would recognize two regions in eastern Ukraine as being independent from the Ukrainian government. Those regions are Donetsk and Luhansk. These are places where separatists have been fighting for years to be independent from the rest of Ukraine, and Russia has supported them in this effort. President Putin called the region ancient Russian lands. After formally recognizing Donetsk and Luhansk as independent, Russia's government said it would protect them from what it called Ukrainian aggression, and Russia sent troops that it describes as peacekeepers to these areas. The nation has said it has no plans to expand its military operation in Ukraine, but the leaders of Britain and France described Russia's actions as a blatant attack on freedom and democracy, and U.S. President Joe Biden called Russia's moves the beginning of an invasion. He said Russia did not have the legal right to redraw borders in Europe. America and its allies have announced new sanctions against Russia, or penalties on that country's economy designed to pressure it to withdraw from Ukraine. And the U.S. says more sanctions will come if Russia goes any further. American officials plan to move additional military forces and equipment to allied nations around Ukraine to show they have American support. But President Biden said U.S. service personnel would not be there to fight Russia. He and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky say they still hope a diplomatic solution can be reached. Some analysts are concerned that Russia's ambitions in Ukraine go beyond Donetsk and Luhansk. Russia took over a part of Ukraine before in 2014 when it annexed another region called Crimea. Are its actions now another step toward taking control of more territory near western Russia?
Ukraine is only about the size of Texas, so why would Russia need so much force to go after this small area down here? Why would they have filled the region with so many different troops? Military experts who have looked at this say they believe it's because they want to have overwhelming power to support this peacekeeping mission in here and maybe to carry it a lot further. One of the concerns that military strategists have for the West is that if they move into this area, Russia will not say merely that we're putting peacekeeping troops here, but that they might say, let's carve out a land bridge to Crimea, which we want anyway, and because of the danger, why don't we have a zone a little bit further out here just to say we're just keeping everyone apart so there won't be much fighting. And then maybe beyond that, the concern is, what if they say we're going to push all the way out here to the Dnieper River and say all of this is for Russia. And by the way, if the Ukraine army is in here resisting this, there's a real fear that what Russia might try to do is sweep in behind them and essentially isolate them and come up with a very, very diminished remainder of Ukraine and a very different looking map.
10-second trivia. A time period of 70 years is traditionally associated with what precious substance? Platinum, diamond, gold, or ruby? A 70th Jubilee or anniversary is traditionally symbolized by platinum. Which is why, after 70 years on the throne, Britain's Queen Elizabeth II is marking her Platinum Jubilee this year. There are a lot of events and celebrations set to take place in the months ahead, but for the Queen to participate, she'll have to get well first. Buckingham Palace announced on Sunday that she'd caught COVID, though she was fully vaccinated. The Queen canceled all of her virtual events on Tuesday, but her symptoms are said to be mild, like she has a cold. There have reportedly been a number of cases among the people who work around Windsor Castle. Queen Elizabeth II has ruled longer than any other British monarch, and she's met with many leaders of Britain's ally across the pond.
Mr. President, Mr. President, Mr. President.
To Her Majesty, the Queen, for the vitality of the special relationship between our peoples, and, in the words of Shakespeare, to this blessed plot, this earth, this realm, this England. To the Queen.
Mr. President, thank you for your warm words.
A reigning king in the world of chess is Magnus Carlsen. The 31-year-old Norwegian chess grandmaster has won the world championship 5 times. In the current Air Things Masters online tournament, Carlsen had won 3 games in a row before he matched up with Ramesh Babu Pragnananda, an Indian chess prodigy who just had 3 losses in a row. But the 16-year-old, nicknamed Prag, kept his cool and somehow found a way to beat the Norwegian in 39 moves. Prag was praised for his victory by another Indian chess champion and a former pro cricket player who said the teen had made India proud. After the match, Prag said he was just very happy and looking forward to going to bed. Carlsen said he was still feeling the effects of COVID after catching it in the days before the tournament, but he's worked his way back up to 2nd place in the Air Things Masters standings behind a Russian grandmaster. The tournament is ongoing. Scientists don't know all the reasons why wolves howl, but according to National Geographic, the myth that wolves howl at a full moon likely started way back in the day when ancient people who spent more time outside when there was a full moon to give light were probably just more aware of wolves howling then. Again though, there's a lot that's unknown, and a recent howl caught on camera was described as being as wild as they come.
It's what wolves are most famous for, but this had researchers howling with delight. In the words of University of Minnesota professor Joe Bump,
oh, it's like winning the howling lottery.
The Voyageurs Wolf Project sets out hundreds of trail cameras in Voyageurs National Park in northern Minnesota, and talk about the right place at the right time. Wolf number 94 not only howled once, he switched directions and howled twice. There's a myth about wolves.
That's what wolves do. We howl at the moon.
Actually, experts say they howl to communicate with each other, to tell their own pack members where they are, or warn away members of other packs. Fans love it when the Voyageurs Wolf Project posts images from its trail cams of pups exiting the wolf den or mom carrying food home to the kids. Apparently all that howling takes a toll. The wolf flopped down. Watch those eerie eyes as the eyelids droop and the wolf naps. The call of the wild is also the call of the sleepy. Shinimos, CNN. New York.
With the camera right there, I think it was auditioning. There's the Great British Barking Show, My Pack Life, Wolf vs. Food, The West Wolf, The Wolf for Years, The Wolf Whisperer, Whose Timberline Is It Anyway, Dr. Ow, and of course everyone's favorite, The Real House Wolves of Minnesota. I'm Carl Azus. Today we are howling for Ridgeline High School. It is great to see you watching from Liberty Lake, Washington, and thank you.